Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair here at Stringman Guitars. I know you guys are so cool that you're going to hit like and subscribe and the notification bell because I am this close to 2,000 subscribers. Push me over the top. I certainly would appreciate it. Anyhow, on with the show. We have a Fender Precision Made in America bass with the PJ setup. It's got this really cool, I can't remember the name of it. I had a Stratocaster with this color, but I can't remember the name of it. But it's a satin, which is real nice. I didn't think it would be that nice, but it is. Anyhow, let's take a look at this thing. The string of the day is going to be D'Addario 45 to 100 flat wounds, chromes. And this was bought at Guitar Center, so guess what? Sharp fret ends, fret sprout, got a big banana in the neck. Our action's pretty high, but I think that's to compensate for the big bow in the neck, so we're gonna have to fix that. I know it's really bent just looking at it, but the I already got my gauge out. 12th thou, measuring at 17th, or I'm sorry, holding at the 17th, measuring at the 7th. We got a ham sandwich of relief there. So let's just go ahead and take the strings off and start anew, because flats have much more tension than round wounds. Alright, boys and girls, well, we got our neck off, and I'm going to get my Fender wrench. Really is a Fender wrench. And we're going to tighten this up. It is a hex. Okay. You get my tuners all level and get my Fender scale okay, that's flat. I'm going to give it a little bit more because it's getting in those flat wounds. A little bit more. Chances are by the time I put this back on the guitar, I'll have to loosen that just a little bit. But these are all finger tight. Come on, Fender, that's embarrassing. I know the wood shrinks, and that's why you get the fret sprout. But come on, guys. I have to get my metric crescent wrench to give these a bit of a tighten. Don't want to crank them, we just want them to be tighter than finger tight. That'll do just fine. Remember, get your metric crescent wrench. Let's take care of these sharp fret ends. And go at it first with the Fret Guru because it's got that concave. This is for doing fret level and crown work. This usually takes care of that fret sprout. But not in this case because I can feel the tang right there. Very gently take these down. So this guitar has been sitting around somewhere since, what did I say this was? 2021. This is my favorite little file. It only costs $128 on Screw Mac. So, and take care of the tang. That's nice. Now we take care of the, see it's got a rounded safe edge here, so now we can just roll over. The idea, and we can get our, so we rounded that over, we took care of the fret tang kind of. Finger as a guide. And you have a beautiful end there. So I got 19 and 20 more to do, so you don't want to watch that. Let me just finish that up and we'll be back. Okay, boys and girls, we got our frets where they're not going to tear our hands off. Super smooth. And we polished them from, there was like, I guess because it's a couple years old and it was sitting in a store, there was a little bit of divots, if you will. I guess corrosion just from sitting in the store. Had to use fret eraser, 400 grit, and then I used micromesh 1500, which is close to 600 sandpaper. Anyhow, 1800, 2400, 3200, 3600, 4000, 6000, and man, do they shine. So let's get some strings on here. Alrighty, boys and girls, we are strung up with our flats and had to loosen the wood screws holding the neck to the body because it was crooked. It was crooked this way, yeah. The G string was like way over here, so it's got a little bit of a loose pocket, and that would be why. So top tip, if your strings are not lining up on the edges for you, then you can just move the neck just a little bit. Make sure you loosen the screws, you know, maybe one turn each, and take the tension off first. Alright, so let's see where we are. I had strung it up and stretched the strings a bit, and I went and grabbed my 12th thou, and I still had too much relief, so we'd take the neck back off. That feels good. It's a little tight. I have a feeling that after having tension on it overnight, that'll probably release to where I want it to be. Let's see where our relief is. We're at 6/64, so that can come down. That's at 4/64, so that can come up. That's at a little lower than 5/64, so that can come up. And that is at 7/64. So we're going to adjust all of these. There we are. So, what did we say we were here? Measuring at 17th. Okay, that's 6/64. So it's going to come down, and we want to make sure that our saddles are level with the body. And this one's not. This side is too high. It's level. Let's see if that fixed our string height. Okay, we're at 5/64. Now let's see if there's any string buzz. That's a result of my bad playing. Okay, so our string height is where we want it, our relief is where we want it, but when we come back tomorrow to check, it may not. So we're going to sit it on the stand, come back tomorrow and check. Hey everybody, welcome back to the underground lair. We let this P bass sit overnight, and just brought it up to tune. Let us check our relief. My guess is I may have to release the truss rod because of the amount of cranks we gave it to compensate for the flat wounds. But we'll see. Let's check. Oh, it hasn't moved. It's nice. You can even hear it feeling. All right. Now, I did goof with the intonation last night. I did have to cut a little bit of this blue, silk, so that it wouldn't be on the saddle. None of the other strings are on the saddle. It was just too much blue silk on the E string. So let's see where we're at. Okay. E is on. A is on. A little bit flat there. That means the saddle's got to go that way. Always push in, because when you're loosening the screw, sometimes the tension of the string will push the screw out. Unscrew it, if you will. There we go. G's on. Okay, so we put graphite grease in the nut, strung it up with new D'Addario flats, adjusted the pickup height. The string height is at 5/64. Whoop. At the 17th fret, there's 5, there's 5/64, there's 5/64, there's 5/64. And all of our bridge saddles are flat to the body. What else do we got to do? Oh yeah, we got to plug it in. The black power subscribe button, if you don't mind a little bit of self-promotion. So buzzy. Okay, tone. Bridge pickup. Both pickups. Okay, customer said that the string height at the first fret was too high, but that's when it had a banana in the neck. Let's see. Well, it looks like just the E so far. Yeah, the E can come down a little bit. No biggie. Just do me a favor and remind me to put some more guitar grease in there. We need the 105. And we're just going to take this down a little bit. Aim it towards the tuner. At an angle, as you see I'm doing here. Alright, let's try that. You can always take more off. You can't add any back in of the nut material. I mean, you can if you want to use baking soda, but that only lasts so long, and I hate doing that. In fact, I've only done it once, and I didn't like how that worked. So, ongoing theory is just don't do that. Winner, winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. That's the last thing I wanted to do to this. Make sure we don't have any Okay, we're going to call this done. I want to thank you for joining us down here in the underground lair. If you live in the greater Pittsburgh area and you need your guitar brought up to par, send us an instant message and we'll get you in line here. And take care of the old folks because they're special. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. If you gained anything out of this video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. And you have yourself a great day. Peace.